Alright, so this is the entryway. I call it the mini mudroom. It's a homemade piece of furniture. Just kind of a little nook for you to put your shoes under, take your shoes off. It also holds our fresh air exchanger to keep air circulating throughout the home and doubles as a bunch of storage. Compartment up top. A larger compartment to put your jacket and a broom or something like that in, and then the bench folds up as well. Living in a small space, we really wanted to keep an open concept as much as possible, but at the same time we realized when you come in the house, you have your jacket, your shoes, things can get kind of messy. So that's where this rope room divider kind of came into play. It kind of goes with the rustic theme of the house, but at the same time it separates the entryway from the rest of the house without sacrificing the open feel. It has a built-in end table and three little, I call them herb shelves. They fit a mason jar if you want to have a little herb garden, basil, lavender, mint, that kind of thing. So living in a small space, right, you want it to feel as large as possible. So that's where our tall ceilings came into play. It has 11-foot ceilings in here. I'm a tall guy. I can stretch out both ways and not feel cramped at all. We also wanted to incorporate a lot of natural light and large windows in the space. And as you can see, that makes the space feel much bigger than it actually is. This is our homemade sofa. As you can see, it's built right in. It is large enough to relax on, but not too big where it takes up too much of the room. As you can see, I can relax on here very comfortably. It also doubles as a ton of storage. The base of the sofa is actually hollow. It folds right up, and there's a ton of storage in there. And the back of the sofa has three separate storage compartments that go all the way down to the floor to kind of keep things organized in that way. So in this case, it's important for spaces to be functional, and in this particular case, our living room is also our dining room. So we have our table against the wall over here. I use it as a desk during the daytime, and then when dinner comes around, it folds out nicely into a dining room table. Which creates, it creates a nice space if you want to entertain, cook dinner 2, 3, 4 people. You guys can have a meal and not really feel cramped at all. And then when you're done, it just tucks away against the wall, quick and easy. And our little ottomans double as chairs. Throughout the house, we do have all custom-made light fixtures. There's 4 of these sconces right here, and they're made out of black iron pipe, rope, and some mason jars. To kind of go with the rustic industrial theme, we have our black iron pipe wall-mounted ladder here. This just goes up into our little storage loft / guest bedroom. Super functional, pretty easy to use. And a skylight here. Again, a lot of natural light. It makes the space feel a lot larger than it actually is. So this is our spiraling ladder / staircase that takes us to the sleeping loft. It's super convenient in a way. It's kind of a hybrid combo of the two in a way that you can walk up and down forwards like a staircase, but it's also compact enough like a ladder where it doesn't take up too much of the space and you don't sacrifice the open feel of the home. And that brings us to our kitchen. We have custom-made Waterfall countertops, white cabinetry, and a ton of cabinet space. All the space was intentionally kept down low to prevent bulky cabinets on the walls and gives the house a larger feel. Wall-mounted bulk storage for coffee, oatmeal, rice, that kind of thing. We have a 3-burner cooktop for cooking that runs on propane, and a range hood for ventilation. There is a rough end if you wanted to add a convection oven or something along those lines. And if you are cooking a larger meal, sometimes it's nice to have a little extra counter space, so that's where this comes in handy. It's just a fold-up leaf, just to expand your counter and give you more prep space, or if you had a stack of dishes, just to make the space a little more functional. And that tucks away as soon as you're done with it. We have a dual-powered apartment-sized refrigerator that can run on either propane or 110 volts. So throughout the house, we have all reclaimed barnwood as our hardwood flooring. It came out of a barn from the 1940s, and that is the same thing that we built our custom-style barn bathroom door out of. Okay, so then, all right, so that brings us to our bathroom. We use a diverting-style compost toilet. Kind of an area for toiletries, shelving, and a floating shelf for towels. And in our shower, you can see we used a bunch of corrugated tin and left some exposed copper piping to kind of give that modern feel to the bathroom. We'll check out the sleeping loft. 64 square feet. We have a 6-inch memory foam mattress up here. We have a 412 pitch on the roof, making the entire space functional from side to side. As you can see, I'm a tall guy. Plenty of space to sit up in the middle here and not feel cramped at all. Also have another skylight up here, so that natural light making the space feel much larger. It's kind of like sleeping under the stars every night. Back here we have 2 identical closets, more reclaimed barnwood for the doors here. One side here is for your hanging clothes, and the other side is for your folded clothes. Our main light fixture for the living room, made out of more black iron pipe, kind of a centerpiece of the house. All of the lighting in the house is low voltage 12 volt LED lighting, making it super energy efficient and easily compatible if you wanted to get solar panels and go off grid. So that's my tiny house. Thanks for coming.